So today what I want us to do is have a look at some web-based augmented reality. Web-based augmented reality doesn't require you to download anything onto your phone. In order to use it, you can just click on a link or point your phone at a QR code and it will activate. Up until recently, you could only show models or maybe animate them, but now we can do things like having interactivity, which means that you can click on things and activate configurators, which means that you can change the color of a car that you're interested in, or change what's on the dashboard, or fit out your office and see it in context. There's so many different uses for this, from engineering to real estate to property to retail. And it's just a way that people can contextualize a product or an activity or a system that they want to use in the space that they want to use it in without having to actually buy it or transport it. So it has many benefits. What we're going to show you today is an F1 car, and the F1 car is very, very accurate to scale. It's very, very accurate to detail. You can watch it actually moving, and you'll see what that looks like. And all I had to do was click on a link to make it happen. So let's have a look at it now. So what did you think of that? Pretty impressive, eh? So what that's good for, as I mentioned before, is giving customers or users potentially the ability to interact with a product or a service or a system. It means that they can actually say, I want it to look like this, I want to activate this, I want to see it at this scale, and they can see it in context and get familiar with it. Then they can just simply click on a link to the configured product and then go to the website where they buy it, or set up a relationship or set up a conversation with the person that they want to buy it from. So it's a little bit like when you use a form for insurance and it asks you a lot of information about yourself. It sends that information to the salesperson or the system, and then the salesperson or the system then knows what it is that they're selling you for your needs. This is the same thing, but it's contextual and it's visual and it's physical. So that means that people can really understand it and get the information without having to sit writing out forms. So that can be really, really useful commercially, but it can also be very, very fast for planning. And of course, it's not subject to the language barrier that forms can be subject to, because you're literally just clicking on the thing that you want most and then taking it forward. So if you were impressed by this, you might want to try out this very experience in the link below. It's created by a company called Jigspace based in Australia, who really have pushed forward the whole world of web-based augmented reality and brought it to an affordable level. I'm not a salesperson for them, but I am impressed by what they've done. Have a look, see what you think, and share your comments in the links below.